In this first instance of this design here, you can see I've positioned the spa on the corner of the decking. So what I've tried to do is leave the decking in place as much as possible and simply add this small retaining wall just coming out from the decking like so, just so that it matches in, matching the current post and the rails and the balustrade wire. It's going to need some digging out. You can see there, this is the existing path, and so where it's going to sit is just going to protrude out a little bit, so the path is just going to have to shift over to be able to come around there. You are going to need to put pool fencing in. You've got to meet your requirements there, and I've put this roof on so that from inside the house it looks something like that. I've deliberately left this little split in the top there so you can see a little bit of daylight and skylight through there, and obviously kept the same pitch. And what I've done with this particular roof is I've just put it onto 3 posts, so we can get a steel bracket mounted off the existing post in here, and then mounting timbers or steel supporting beam in between the other 2 posts there. So that the entrance to the spa would be through a gate just here. The gate would need to open back outwards. There's a small amount of decking space inside here just to be able to walk around that side there. And that's a little bit of hearsay. I can make that bigger if you need to, just by shifting the spa across. The more I make that larger, however, it means the spa is going to start moving across into this path space here. Pool fencing you need to maintain, and then what I've done is around this side here I've returned this retaining wall, and that'll just be fascia effectively, but you need 1 panel's worth of access to get to the equipment. So if I just hide that spa, there's a need to put in a concrete slab just down here like so, and if I fly around from the back here, you can see its levels there, and there will be a need to put in a retaining mechanism just along here. This lower half here will be retaining like so, and for the sake of building it, the retaining wall may as well go up to the top of the decking there. And so what I'm anticipating is as this path winds its way down to the lawn, you'll be able to sort of step off the path and get onto these 2 boulders here. There'll be a gate on this side, and as long as it maintains its 1200 high pool fencing compliance, we can get into this space here, and inside that panel on the spa here, that's the access panel for being able to get to the power and the equipment and things like that. So as long as the spa is positioned around in that instance, then everything will be okay. And I've just got repositioned and rejogged some of the rocks like so. And that particular scenario is going to be, I think, probably the easiest to achieve. It puts it out of sight here. The roof isn't too encumbrant of blocking views out or anything like that. It sits at a nice height, which is the current height of the deck, and so while sitting in the spa, you've got all those views out across the valley there. The second option would be to probably bring it a little bit closer to the other part of the deck, which is simply just moving it up to about here. But I think that's too in the way, and it's probably not quite as good. So leaving it over there was probably the best thing for the time being. So have a bit of a think, and let me know what you think of that design. See you soon.